Alright, welcome back to the Final Fantasy XIV storyline. We have the next story quest, Ponder, Warrant, Cherish, Welcome. Each with a comma between, each word. Level 86, given to us by Hermes, and we are currently in Elpis. Having just, quote-unquote, rescued Hermes from the tree that he had got stuck in, saving an animal of some sort? One of the, well, thinking he would, yeah, whatever, here we go. Well, we mustn't keep the others waiting. Let us return to it's been a while. Anagnorisis. Anagnorisis. Meteion is with him, the little familiar girl, blue hair. It has been a few days, so I apologize if, you're watching these kind of back to back, and you're like, that's not the voice you did for Hermes, and you're correct. Very correct. I don't remember what I did for Hermes. Yes, I could watch a previous video, but who does that kind of work? I mean, come on. Here we go, back to Hermes, Hyth, Emet Silk, and the little adventurous Ambystoma. I apologize for the trouble. Owing to your kind assistance, all the Ambystomas are safe and well. I will presently send them back to their space. If you would go on ahead to the main building. Upon entering, you will see a table and chairs, a meeting area. We may speak there. Very well. Take care not to let the creatures slip away again, says Emet Silk. I try to get, I believe he had kind of a nasally... Oh, yes, whatever. Sorry. Sorry for the way I am as a person and a being. I've got this attunement. Yeah, of course I do. Who are you talking about? Who are you talking to? I'm the guy that does the stuff you gotta do. It's not a bad lyric, actually. Here's Emet Silk and Hyth. Cutscene. Let me remove headshot. Talk, please, so I don't have to. Probably not going to. Kind of a minor cutscene, probably, but we'll see.
This appears to be the place.
Yes. This appears to be the place.
And here is where we part ways. We will be discussing highly sensitive affairs. Only a select few may be privy to such knowledge, and that does not include someone who cannot or will not divulge their origins.
That's fine. I'll see you in there. Maybe? I don't know. Probably not. I look down to the left a little bit and can look back at him defiant.
What? Will I have to remove you by force?
Try it, bucko. My options are, I have important things to say to him as well, or there are reasons I cannot speak freely. There are reasons I cannot speak freely.
Let's hear them then, these reasons of yours. Who knows? If I deem your mysterious cause worthy, I may even be inclined to offer my assistance.
I do not object to her attendance.
I was pretty close to Hermes' voice. It's pretty basic.
Hermes, this is highly irregular.
I do not object to her attendance. Yeah.
Perhaps, but I believe she can be trusted. Meteion would not have taken to her so quickly otherwise. Moreover, the presence of a third party may help me to maintain composure.
As you wish, then. Behave yourself. Do you hear?
Nope. I mean, sure, yeah. We're at a rectangular table.
So, it's finally happened, then.
Aye. Van Daniels declared his intention to step down and named you as his preferred successor. In recognition of your knowledge and your works, The convocation is giving the recommendation due consideration. As one who does not know you personally, I am to use my impartial eye to take your measure. And above all else, to ascertain your disposition towards the invitation. I understand that you and Fandaniel are close. He himself was once chief overseer of Elpis after all.
So, upon first hearing about Fandaniel trying to get Hermes to take over his position, Hermes was like sat back in this tall back chair, arms crossed. And then most recently in this conversation, he has clasped hands and leaned forward so that he's kind of like at a 45-degree, well, 60-degree angle to the table, head kind of down, forearms, hands on the table.
I should not be surprised if you knew before anyone else that he wished to relinquish his office.
Doesn't seem like it.
I did.
Oh, well.
He told me that when he fulfilled his purpose, he wished to pass the torch to me.
A torch you seem none too pleased to accept. Are you so averse to serving on the convocation?
No, it's not that. For a humble researcher like myself to even be considered is an honor beyond words. No. What troubles me, what I struggle to come to terms with, is the very fact that Fandaniel is stepping down.
Yeah.
Does this not mean that he will return to the star?
Of his own volition, yes, like so many others have before him.
Return to the star? Does that mean die?
Well now, that's not a word I hear often. Is that what you say here in Elpis? Mankind is the life of Atheris. Each of us, a drop of blood flowing through its veins, bearing sustenance. In our finite time upon it, 'tis our duty to make it a better place, that all who call it home, now and in future, may abide in happiness. To that end, we have dedicated ourselves to the pursuit of enlightened creation. And by our efforts did we transform this once untamed wilderness into the peaceful paradise you enjoy today. To return to the star whence we came is a privilege afforded to we who have so loved and nurtured it. A choice embraced by those who have lived their lives to the fullest, in service to our world. And when they depart upon this journey, it is beautiful, always.
So is something about to happen that prevents Fandaniel from getting this joyful departure to their star? Is that why he's just like, I want to end it all and blah blah blah?
The 14 are no exception. 'Tis believed no occasion is more felicitous than the fulfillment of one's duty. Our office becomes our lives, and to retire is to return, or so the majority of us hold. Some few have elected to eschew custom. Mayhap you feel Fandaniel's deeds do not warrant his return. Yet you should know his accomplishments as well as any. During his time, he conceived of countless outstanding concepts.
Hermes hasn't really moved from that forearms and hands on the table leaning over position.
And channeling the wealth of experience he attained here in Elpis, he brought forth many new specimens.
By the way, Hythlodaeus, their eyes are like a light purple. Like almost like a shiny purple pink. Somewhat matching their hair.
I know of all this. I do. It's just, I cannot fathom why someone so great and wise, who could still do so much good, would want to end it all.
Meteion looks a little bit uncomfortable by this, kind of rubbing her.
Oh no. I've made her upset.
Yeah, her hand on the top of one of her wrists, like one.
Forgive
hand
me.
on-
I know I requested your presence. Might I trouble you to take Meteion outside? A change of scenery would do her good.
Well, change will do you good. That's not the lyrics. A change. I think it's a change would do you good. We got cutscene going dark. We're outside. Just put the headshot just in case. Yeah, okay. Talk to Meteion. I'm sorry, Mercy. I didn't mean a walk. Perhaps we can go for a walk? Sorry. You want to go for a walk? I'm sorry for who I am as a person. You want to go for a walk? I mean, kind of is a pet, sadly, but one with theoretically a consciousness and the ability to have actual thoughts and discuss them. Hermes gets sad when he thinks about death. When others are sad, I'm sad too. That's how I am, how he made me. But don't worry, I'm fine now. So, why did you come here? I shrug my shoulders. You want to learn about Elpis and Hermes? Oh, teach you. I can teach you. We could take turns. I tell you something, and you tell me something. My options are sounds like fun. Sure, why not? Sounds like a bother, ... Sounds like fun. I love Meteion. She's awesome. We're gonna be like best buds. It will be. It will be. Where to start? Ah, yes. Let's talk to Memnon. He should be near the Aetheryte. I'm not good at explaining, but Memnon is, so I'll have him explain instead. Meteion is now accompanying you. Blah, blah. Okay, yeah, I know the drill. Do I lose her if I jump over? Or she's just like in me? I think she's just in me. Which is a weird thing to say, but we have a blue circle where we can talk a little bit outside of the quest. Discuss the Aetheryte. Ah, the Aetheryte. Anyone can use it to teleport anywhere. Well, maybe not anywhere. Not to the ground or other isles. For that, you need teleporters. Oh, and permission. Okay. Memnon is right next to the Aetheryte. Ah, what have we here? Though you look like a person, you have the ears and tail of a beast. I assume you are familiar like Meteion. Is there something you need? I am a... What are they called in this game? They're not Mithra. Mikote. So, yeah. This is Mercy. Could you teach her about Elpis? Ah, a newly arrived familiar, is she? Very well. I should be glad to introduce our fair facility to her. I shouldn't be so hard. As you know, it is mankind's duty to make the star a better place. As part of this duty, we employ creation magics to bring forth new life. However, we cannot simply release our works into the world, for it would lead to chaos. No, any and all life forms must undergo extensive testing to determine their fitness to exist, testing which is conducted here in Elpis. Every candidate is subjected to rigorous study, in which we identify their properties, surmise what habitats might be suitable, and speculate as to the effects they may have on the environment and other species. Should it be judged a beneficial addition to the star, it will be allowed to take its place in the world. The two of you, too, were created with the hope of making the star a better place. So heed your masters well and be good. Do you hear? We will, Memnon. We will. Thanks for the lesson. He gives like a little hand gesture in front of his face. You had a turn. Now I get a turn. I nod. Where did you come from? My options are from a place far away, far away, from a place facing a great threat, from the Crystarium, I guess. From a place facing a great threat. There's such a place? I had no idea. But this place is important to you. I can feel it. Oh, my power. I haven't told you about it. A creation. Let's find a creation. One not being watched. Then I'll explain my power. You're right. We already did that circle. Let's go down to the south where we have Let's do this blue circle next to this first. Not part of the quest, but like a little bonus. Discuss the Spriggans. Spriggans? What are Spriggans? I gesture to the black kind of bunny looking things here. Oh no, we call them Oreai. Oreai. If there's many, it's just one. We say Oreis. Though they're cute, they can be naughty. Sometimes they run off with concept crystals, and Hermes has to run after them. Okay. I'll talk to motionless bird. Oh, creation. Cutscene. It looks kind of like a dodo, but skinnier legs and body, but kind of like a, duck bill. Flat, wide bill. Looks a little angry, but yeah, thin legs that are probably like somewhere between a third and a half of the body length. Oh, this creation is perfect. But I don't remember seeing it before. Perhaps it's new? Anyway, I'll try reading its mind. That's my power. She is, eyes closed, hand at her chest, deep in thought. The bird is not reacting at all. I am staring at the bird. She is doing her thing. Bird not reacting. Back to me. Back to her. Eyes open. I can't read it. Or maybe there's nothing to read? Wait, please wait. I'll try again. With you this time. I'm not a creation though, so it's gonna be rough. She does her thing. Eyes closed. Greetings. Can you hear me? I'm taken aback a little bit. This is my power. I can read the emotions of those around me and project my emotions to others in return. Right now, that's not what you're doing. You're doing you're doing telepathy. You're not doing emotion transfer or reading. You're literally doing telepathy. I'm not actually speaking to you in your mind. Rather, you are converting my emotions into words and intention, a process performed subconsciously by intelligent life forms. This ability is vital to my mission, for it allows me to interact with intelligent beings even should they communicate via unknown languages or other nonverbal means. As a consequence, I am clumsy at speaking. Yet, though I struggle to express myself in this fashion, Hermes wants me to speak as much as possible, for everyone has thoughts and feelings that they may wish to hide. I harbor an affection for you, one that is difficult to define. Aside from the fact that you share common traits with us, your thoughts are complex, prismatic. They draw me in and leave me wanting to know more. Out of respect for your privacy, I will refrain from using my power when speaking with you. Nevertheless, I want you to know that I wish to be your friend. Aw, you already are. Did you hear me? She says out loud. I nod. Good. It's my turn again. So what are you good at? My options are fighting, crafting, gathering, playing. It's a secret. Fighting. I do the fist and palm thing. Yeah. Ooh, fighting! That must mean you're strong. Hermes is strong too, but he doesn't like to fight, even when creations fight him. The bird is looking at us now. It's got like an angry glare about its eyes, but it could just be its eyes. I think we might be bothering it. It's still just staring at her. Angry eyes. Let's keep going. We'll go and see Euanth next. E-U-A-N as in Nancy, Tom, H-E. Euanth. Next. She's usually in a small building. One on the west row. Okay. Let us go there. That's the wrong button. Go back up these stairs. You ain't seen nothing. I think she's in the building, so it might be like in here. Nope, can't go in there. How about this one? Front load your DPS. What does that mean? Here's Euanth. Long flowing golden hair, probably female-ish, has one of those half masks that is white. Kind of similar to Hermes mask, I think. I can't remember what Hermes mask looks like right now, but I think it's pretty similar. Well, well, if it isn't Meteion, I see you've brought a friend today. Greetings, Euanth. An apple. Could you make me an apple? The kind Hermes likes, covered in syrup. I want to share it with Mercy. Covered in syrup, oh my god. Oh, a candied apple. Hermes is certainly partial to them, but you know you can't eat Meteion. You weren't made to do so. But I like it too. It may seem that way, but it's due to your ability to share others' feelings. You've taken Hermes' likes for your own. Hermes' likes? In any case, I can't prepare an apple right now, but I'll bring one for Hermes soon. I promise. I'm sorry, Mercy. I wanted to show you my favorite thing. Then I could ask about yours, but I failed. I'm gonna tell you what I like. Oh, that's what you like? Yes, I can feel it. Your joy and happiness. And it makes me happy too. Thanks for sharing it with me, Mercy. Well, we've walked and talked a lot. Maybe Hermes has finished talking too. Shall we go and see? Yeah. Back in the building to speak with Hermes. Cutscene, but I already have my headshot off. So whatever. Headshot off. That's funny. There you are. I can see the fresh air's done Meteion good. Mercy wanted to learn about you and Elpis, so I taught her. About this place, about my power, about your favorite food. I'm not sure if that last one will be of any use. But I do appreciate your keeping Meteion company. While you were away, I finished speaking with our guests. Finished? Hardly. You requested time to consider the invitation, so we have no choice but to occupy ourselves with an inspection of your work. My apologies. It has been decided that Emet and Hyth will accompany me as I tend to my duties. If you wish to learn more, perhaps you would like to come too. I'm compelled to remind you that she is in no way associated with the convocation. We simply chanced to meet at Propylion. There's no guarantee that the matters we discuss will remain private. I do not mind. To see the joy her presence brings Meteion, I cannot imagine our mysterious friend harbors malicious intent. Mercy is kind. Really, truly. She taught me as much as I taught her. You're coming, of course, to watch Hermes? You're bound to learn lots and lots. I nod. Giggles from Hythlodaeus and a shrug from Emet. Ponder, Warrant, Cherish, welcome is complete. We'll see if there's a little extra thingy, a little FMV, a little cutscene. There is not, because why would there be in this particular instance? I hope you enjoyed. I will see you next time. Bye-bye.